So here we go, it's a lap of the Dust Bowl Crit here on CADEsport with West London Cycling. So we go through the start line. Now you can see why it's called Dust Bowl. Not a lot of vegetation there. You can see the bridge just there with some other cyclists going over. Now this route goes over a couple of bridges. You can look in the top left hand corner and you'll see a map with the yellow dot, and everybody else is the other dots. First bend, we get around this one fairly safely. If you look at the speedometer, just kept it shy of the red zone, so it's managed to stay on that bend. Quite a few tight bends. Here's another one, and you can see I'm just on the red again, but I get round, and still no vegetation in the Dust Bowl as you'd expect. Now moving over to the inside lane, and I'm in the red at the moment, and just going around that bend in the red and a crash. So you can see the sorts of speeds that are going to take you off. Remember to brake before the bends on these, and as I say, you can see from the map there are a few 90-degree bends on the way that you're going to experience. Now we go over the bridge here and we will see the course going underneath us. You can just about catch the road under there. We will be coming back that way later. First of all, we're heading north, as you can see the yellow dot going up the course in the top left hand corner. This bend not too sharp. I'm still in the red a little bit, but just managed to stay on. Will I manage to get around this corner? Oh, just about by freewheeling. It's very, very tight. This one looks a bit more sweeping, a little bit more latitude on here, and I'm well shy of the red, probably easing off a little bit too much, but the red creeping up as the bend goes round. Remember, this is quite a long bend, just staying on there. So stayed up twice on around 30 kph. Now there's some slight inclines on this course. You can see one coming up. This is partly because of the bridges going over the other parts of the course, but they are I think enough to slow you down. So when you're in a race, just be aware that you're going to have to put a bit more effort into this. Depends whether you're racing in Pro Power or Raw Power, of course. And as we go over one of the bridges with the road going underneath us, as you can see, we're on the crossroads, or what looks like a crossroads on the map at the top, and just concentrating a little bit too much on climbing, and took my eye off the speedometer, went into the red zone and crashed. So 1.2 kilometres through this 1.8 kilometre course in the Dust Bowl. The scenery, it is great graphics, not so much to look at because it is so barren, but I think, and just staying shy of the red on that one, I think are fantastic. It is sunshine, but I think I prefer a little bit more vegetation on some of the courses. Not a lot to look at apart from the rocks. Nevertheless, a great course. Just look at the layout. It's worth coming racing here just for all these bends. You can power up on the straights, getting around that one shy of the red. Could have probably done it a little bit faster. But these great straight sections, I mean, you can power up, but then you've got to gauge it just right, slowing down to get around the bends. So it is a fantastic course. As I say, the graphics are they're fine, they're excellent. As I say, it's just too busy concentrating on the other rider, I think, there to take another hit on one of the bends. Another one of these big straight sections, and you can see the finishing line just coming up in the horizon. So that's your lap, 1.8 kilometres of the Dust Bowl. Fantastic course. Looking forward to seeing you on it racing with West London, of course.